Hello and welcome to Bay One. This is Jafal Maraxi. Today we're doing a first look at a game called Spellweaver. This is available for free on Steam. It released yesterday, which that would be the 1st of February, somewhere around then. So yeah, I've always been a fan of games like Magic the Gathering and I've played Hearthstone a little bit, but not too much. And this is another game kind of on that theme. It's like a blend between the two different games, with all the different cards you can get. And so, yeah, we're just going to give it a try. I've played probably for about an hour just to familiarize myself with the game and unlock a few items. But overall, it's a pretty simple game in many respects. So, yeah, we'll just play. If you got questions, feel free to ask in chat and we'll see what happens. So basically what I'm doing here is these shrines, these are like mana, or they can give you levels which allow you to cast higher items. There's like basically two levels of resource. You've got levels and mana. Levels are just kind of a static resource. The higher your level, the better quality spells you can put out, and mana is basically the overall cost. So what I'm going to need, I've got one mana, I've got one level, I'm already on turn 2 of the game. You can see where I've been sitting here for like 30 minutes trying to get the stream out. Oh, actually that's the time remaining. And yeah, so yeah, I've been sitting here for about 15 minutes trying to get the stream working. Anyway, so now what I've got to do is try and get something onto the battlefield. They've got a pretty powerful creature already out on there. So, and I'm playing against AI, so this isn't the best mode, but I need to work out a way to combat that. Now that's going to cost 3, there's no way for me to do that. I can get this flash freeze thing which can deal damage to an enemy creature, freeze that creature, which means if it takes damage then it will die, and well, after I freeze it anyway. Charge, alright, I will want to get that out relatively early, so I'm going to use the mana because I need the mana more than anything else, and that also allows me to draw something. Now I want to reserve status effects like sleep, etc., because they're more powerful or more useful later in the game. But what I want to do is, I can't use the freeze because my level's not high enough. I should have used a different thing. Well, it means I'm just going to end up having to take the damage early on. Okay, let's get you onto the field, because you'll make some characters or things like some of my other characters a little bit more powerful later on. So, and that's really all I can do. Oh, no, I can't. Do I want to use this? I probably want to reserve that, so let's go and let the... Oh no, you've destroyed it already, what the hell? No, that's not fair. Okay, well, I guess not. So, yeah, I can't block anything, so it's just destroyed my creature. Let's try that again. So he's just lost health and damage. So now I want to see what I can do to get other things out. Now, I'm definitely going to want mana or levels. At this point, I'm going to want levels. So let's I'll gain a level. I've got 2 mana that I can spend, so I can flash freeze or use sleep. What I'm going to do is, he's relatively slow, but I still want to be able to kill him quite easily. What would I want to do? Well, I need to have something out, and I can freeze, but get force wielder out. In that turn. Yeah, taking some early damage here, this isn't good, but it's the only thing I can really do. I don't have the option to block. This thing enters the field, you may have a lose all energy. Ooh, no, I don't want to have that thing happen. So I'm definitely going to end up using this skill to kill that thing. Don't want to use sleep. That's going to require more mana. Okay, so at the moment I need more defense, so let's put this into play, graining the mana. And, oh, I can't put that up because it's too expensive, I don't have 3 yet. So yeah, it's going to be the Foundry Engineers going into play. And it can't attack either of those, because it's on the back line. Do I want to put it onto the front line maybe? That way you can actually attack. He can't attack this because you've got this speed thing as well, so the only character that can attack this would be this remains. So let's put them onto the front line so that I can actually use them for defense. I could potentially put this one onto the front line as well. Actually, yeah, let's do that. And we can always move them around. So now what I want to do is use these to block. So I'm going to, that's a 2-2, don't really want to block the 2-2. Oh, it's deadly, so it's going to kill whatever I happen to use. That's going to suck. Well, he's going to die when he attacks anyway. Destroys each creature it deals damage to. Well, I need to get rid of that thing, so it's a sacrifice, but I'll have to do that. Did it not kill? Did I misjudge? I think I misjudged, whatever. Okay. Well, you live and learn. I'm going to need more mana, so my level on this deck, I'm not really going to need more levels for a while, so it's always going to be more mana. Flash freeze, I can freeze a couple of things. I want some more cards though. Can't really use that because I don't have anything it can apply to, so let's get Guardians into play. May have to use the sleep option. Other zombies you can control are deadly, so I need to get rid of that thing. And then attack with that. Get rid of that dead thing. It's a waste of good cards. Where the hell did that thing come from? Really? Well, we shall see, so need more mana. Always the mana. Well, lots of card draws, which I'm going to have to make use of card draws apparently. That's a really good card. The power is equal to the energy, which the energy is in the bottom right corner, that blue symbol. Can't draw anymore. I can draw, well, I can use that to draw 2 cards, but I don't really want to do that. That means I have a choice. Alright, let's put that on there. And then have to draw 2 more cards. I probably should have drawn the cards to begin with. Oh god, all the card draw ever. Yay, more damage. Awesome. Looks like I'm probably going to lose this game. Given that I've never fought the undead and I'm not really sure what kind of playstyle it's supposed to have, I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. Alright, so I've got the spectral alright, and then I've also got this one, put a shield emblem on allied creature, but that's not going to help because it's only going to come into play this turn. Up to 2 cards you control gain, but that's not going to help if... So I will want to put those out, so let's put more magic into play. And now I've got another alright, so let's get him into play. Get the force mage into play. And that's really all I can do. And I probably want to have... Can I put you on the front line? No, I can't. Really? That's some bullshit. Yep, it's all new game plan though. Welcome to the stream. Well, I've lost this, so I doubt there's much I can do to recover. I have to do sleep, so I'm down to 5 life. Yeah, it's not a good start. Yeah, I'm dead. I mean, I can block that and sacrifice it, but it only leaves me 2 life. There's no way I can compete with that kind of life level there. I've got plenty of mana, but nothing I can do with it. Oh, and there's a card on that one. Nope. Okay, note to self. That didn't go so well. Alright. Not really got anything else I can do other than play a few more of these games. I'm playing it hard against AI, so I'm still learning the game rules, so it's not surprising that I'm not doing so good. Alright, so I've got one, I can get that out at the beginning. I need to get more of these bloody things because they're actually pretty useful. Okay, so I've got some... This doesn't look like a bad hand. I can get that out. Not second turn, but I'll run with this. Oh wait, what's this? You have +1 this turn. Okay, so because I'm not going first, I get this spark of initiative thing. That's a nice way of balancing things. So I could go... Well, I've got no choice. I have to go and get the wisdom level so that I've actually got, because the wisdom level is this blue thing, so I have to go and get the wisdom level so that I can actually put anything in play. Now let's put the alright into play. I don't want to make that attackable, so leave it. The back line here, they can't attack creatures on the back line. Anything on the front line they can attack. So there is defensive positioning as well, which is pretty useful to have. I could use that, but it doesn't really enable me to get any spells, so my turn is over. Off against zombies again, awesome. Yeah, no point trying to defend. Now, this is the point where I need to look at what I've got. I need to be able to get these into play. I can get mana from the spark, but I also need to get the levels to be able to get those into play. So what I want to do is I will want to use the wisdom level from this. So now that's increased the levels because this weird blue and white thing is the level. And now I want to get the mana from this. It's given me an additional mana. And now I can put either of these into play. Now, the most useful one is actually this because it enables me to, every other turn I can get additional creatures. This one allows you to put shields on, but you still need to be able to charge it somehow. So this one also generates, this one doesn't. So let's get the Foundry Engineers out. And I want to transfer, now this ability, I can transfer this energy to another creature that goes into play. So I've got 2 energy that can actually transfer onto this creature. I want to do that because that will now allow me to actually use this creature ability and get a golem into the field as well, or golem. So now I have an extra creature to defend. I've got creature superiority on the board. And the next turn I'm going to get yet another creature because this is going to tick up to 2. So that was pretty good. I wasn't really looking at that interaction, but that's a pretty good one. And I could potentially try attacking, which it might actually be worthwhile because they can't block this flyer. So I want to go and deal damage to them. They don't have any flyers, so let's just take care of that while we can. Wait a minute, wait, you can't block flyers, can you? Okay, apparently flyers can be blocked by ground creatures. I just learned something and I just wasted a perfectly decent card. Okay. Oops. Sucks to be me. So what did you just do? You used some kind of ability thingy. Oh, I see. Well, it's going to get weakness at the end of combat. So this is going to deal 2 damage, that's going to deal 3 to this. So I've lost the summon golem anyway. And I'm going to take 2 damage, so that's going to die. Good. And now my turn, so what do I want? I've got 2 levels, which most of the stuff in my deck is only requires 2 levels, so obviously I'm going to need mana. I need to get some kind of creature into play, so it's going to be this one. And also some golem, whatever. I don't want you on the front line, I'm going to move you back. There you go. So you can be my defender. I don't want to use my special ability because I don't have enough mana for it yet. Otherwise, yeah, that's going to be me. So still being beat. And now he's just put in what? Deadly. Okay, so that's got a special skill that's deadly, which means that whenever it deals damage, it basically kills whatever it deals damage to. So need to watch out for that and find a way to get rid of them. Now I've got some freezy type things. So what I want to do... Trying to think of the best way to manage this. This can deal shock, so it will exhaust it and it won't be ready to attack at the end of its next turn. We'll deal 1 damage to a creature and freeze it, which means when it does take damage after that it will die. And that will allow me to draw cards, but I need more field superiority. So let's see about... I'm going to use Flash Freeze on that. And then I'm going to use this ability here to put shield on this. And then I'm going to attack that creature. Which... it will do damage, but the damage this creature receives will be negated by the shield, so it should hopefully kill it. And because these, I mean they're in the back lines, this can't block any of those, so... but I'm not going to be able to block it myself, so let's just go ahead. Can I attack with them? No, I can't. Okay, so in the back lines. Alright. I guess flying means it can attack from the back lines. And, oh, he's just tired. I don't know if he can block or what, but... alright, that's it for this turn. I don't have a spare mana or anything. I've still got 2 that I can spend. I can't spend that 2 mana or anything because I don't have anything, so... Alright, in turn. Yep, taking damage. Nothing I can do to block. Put a creature card from your graveyard on bottom of your deck. If you can't decay 3 cards and exhaust Insatiable Ghoul. Okay, so that just recycles his creatures into his deck. Interesting. Alright, let's get mana. Yes, that's a useful card. I will definitely want to summon the golem, whatever, not golem. Dust Titan. This is where I'd need an extra level, because getting this onto the battlefield is pretty good. I am going to get the... Wait a minute, that's the lightning elemental? No, I want to get the oral thingy on. I see, so yeah, once I've got this in play, I can level up this stuff, but I've also got the option. What does that do? Yeah, let's get the aura into play. And I'm not really going to want to use these for attacking yet. Okay. The enemy hero discards a card. Alright, I'm going to discard my shrine. I've still got another one in hand, so I'm good. What other abilities are there? It's just flying. Do I want to get the Dust Titan into play, or do I want to buff up other things first? I think it would be an idea. What are these? Get some more mana. That will allow me to draw a card. So with luck I'll draw a 2-cost card. And I want to put some on this, and yeah, let's put a shield on that, so, and some on the Force Mage Protector. So I'll make that into a 5/3. Okay, so I want to put charge that and charge that, and a draw a card. Oh, I didn't luck out and get anything better. I got another. Did I get another one of those? I got something. Okay. And now I can use that, put shield on this, and now let's go attack. And I can't, I can throw away one of these in forcing him to defend with that, and then attack one of those, because we kind of need to try and start getting their creatures out of the battlefield. Oh wow, it's going to get a zombie at the beginning of each turn. That's going to suck. Definitely need to start culling these then. My turn over. And now I've got to discard another card. What do I want to discard out of these? Do I want to shock it? The exhausting thing's not really going to help me at the moment, so let's lose the lightning elemental. Oh no, what the hell? Ouch. Either of these can defend. That can't defend, so yeah, I'm just on the hook for a lot of damage there. Well, I kind of need to get you into play, so let's get the level, get the Titan into play. Can't draw 2 cards, I've only got 1 mana left. But I can summon the golem, because I kind of need that. What can I do? What do I need to destroy? Okay, so I need to start taking out these things. Let's take out the 3 damage first. These can't attack. This one can attack. No, it can't. Man, stupid useless creatures. But these can defend. We're using the shield on that. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, this game is free to play. It's called Spellweaver. It released a couple of days ago, or actually yesterday, I think, so. Okay, I've got to discard 2 cards. There we go. Done. Play spells or activate powers. I don't have any spells or powers to activate. Oh wait, what does shocking do? Oh, I should have known. I should have used that when it came into play, my bad. I didn't know I could do that. Well, I've just fucked up there, because I should have done it to that one. What else? That was a waste. No, I don't have anything I can pay for. Let's just draw a card using that skill. Put the shrine into play. Let's gain another card. I can put this into play. And I'm down to 5 life, so I need to find a way to win this pretty quickly. Let's leave you on the front line. Can I put you into the front line for... No, I don't want you on the front line. What do you do? I don't want you on the front line. Don't want you on the front line. But I do want you to attack that thingy. You can't attack, okay. Can you defend? Yes, you can defend. You can't defend, you can't defend, you can't defend, no one can defend, what's going on? The hell is this 6/6 thing? Wow. That's gonna be some crazy shit. Okay, yeah, I have to do this thingy on that and on the shield one. Now let's put shield onto that. Will this even enable me to do anything by having it in play, or do I just want to draw through? I get mana and draw through, so let's do that. Well, we are attacking that. No, actually, let's not attack yet. I just need to take one of those. No, we are attacking that. Ew. Forgot about that ability. No. More defenders. Okay, that'll do. Sweet. Turnover. No! What did you just kill? You killed this thingy. Whatevers. So on 15. What I want to do is, yeah, I'm just going to keep powering up this thing. What does this shieldy thing mean? Make sure you're on the front line. I think that just means, oh, I see, that means it can't attack. Should probably make sure we've got that on that line as well. What I'm going to do though is attack that. It's going to be total overkill. I can't attack. Okay, yeah, of course. Attack him with that. All he needs to do is 3 damage. Some magical way. Probably going to find a way. Ha 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 ha. The end is coming. Why not? More mana. More mana never hurt. Let's summon a couple of those. But at this point it's gross overkill. Game over, yay! I got 284 gold, 82 fame, game duration that. Don't know if I got any levels. Yeah, more gold. So I'm now at 15,913. Does that mean I can afford anything more? Let's take a look. So if I go to Marketplace, Essentials, I can't buy it. You've got a load of premium stuff on here which you can't buy normally. And there's of course, they've got to make money somehow, so it's focused around probably not the fairest system, but in terms of essentials, I can go here, and with that money, I can actually go and buy stuff. So I've got 15,000. I'm playing on the kind of the good side. You've got the evil pack. Well, we've got these. So what do I want to do? This would give me 4 cards for 5,000. This gives me 10 cards for 12.5. I'm not sure what this is. What are the tickets for? Oh, for tournaments. Huh. You got some other stuff there. Yeah, no, I'm not paying all that money. Yes. Open. So the normal packs have cards which are from all 6 different colors or factions, whereas the good or evil packs have cards only from the 3 good or the 3 evil factions. So it depends on how quickly you want to build a focus in terms of getting your decks together. But yeah, the more focused ones could be more on that, you know, more beneficial. But they come at a premium. So anyway, so yeah. I've already got one of these contraptionists. That's I don't have enough artifacts in my deck to really use it yet. Enters the field along with a summoned goblin warrior creature. Interesting. Yep, a 4/5 always. Yay, more labs. I need to make sure that gets rolled into my deck. Brothers in Arms. I don't have enough green stuff yet, but interesting. Shaman Fire Dancer. So Lifebound gives you life whenever you do damage. Select an enemy creature and sacrifice one of your creatures. Destroy the enemy creature. Useful. So I've got 2 blue cards. This one's definitely going in my deck. That's not. Lamp of Zephyr. So now that I've got a second one of these, I mean, the artifacts could technically, but the problem is this is looking for a level 1 non-creature artifact. This is a level 2 artifact, and I don't have any level 1 non-creature artifacts, so that's kind of, I'm not really seeing much use for that unless there's level 1 non-creature artifacts on the other factions. Either way, so the only change will be putting this thing into my deck. So where do I do that? Deck, edit deck, and now what we want to do is take out 1 wisdom shrine and put in 1 of those. And that's good, keeps it at 60 cards. It's all about efficiency. And now let's go and do another battle. I mean, I could try playing against people, but I'm just really not even close to having a refined deck yet. Alright, so I have 1 start card, which is kind of useful, but Energy bursts, or I need levels. It's going to do shit without levels. Yeah, that just doesn't help. I'm going to have to draw again, and then I'm stuck with whatever I draw. Oh well. Alright, I can get the alright into play. We're good. One, two already deadly. Oh, of course, it's everything is deadly. I need mana and levels. Let's get the mana first, because that also gives draw through on the cards. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to defend against that for a little bit, so... No, what the hell? That's some bullshit. Now I need levels. There we go. Taking some more damage. Oh, that's some bullshit. Is that a permanent thing? Well, I'm kind of fucked already. Alright, shot. So he won't be able to attack next turn at least. Giving me some breathing room. And need the mana. Battlemaster, half damage, and flash freeze. Let's get my Jin into play. I'm going to try attacking that. Yay! Threat neutralized. Now this is useful because it takes half damage in combat and it deals double damage, so we'll see what we can do with playing with that. Seriously? Well, now we've got another one to deal with. Awesome. Really? So this is a multicolour deck he's using, interesting. I don't really want to lose it like that. Yeah, I'm not blocking. That's a mistake, I know, but... Oh, it didn't give me any skill because I've already got it. Well, that sucks. That's a piece of crap and a mistake. Oh well. Well, I need to play something. I don't have a second target. Yep, that was gonna happen. More bullshit. Nothing I can do. I've lost. Maybe. Alright, let's try that yet again. It's a pretty good start. Got that, got flash freeze, and got astral dive. Don't have any more advantageous cards, but that'll do for a start. Oh, and I also have this as well. Interesting. So, oh, against elves. I haven't played against elves yet, so... Alright, so first thing, we need to get the wisdom level. Let's get the alright into play. And you know what? I'm just going to use that. Oh, fuck. What a waste. I'm a dumbass. Okay. I just wasted my mana. Okay. I do not want to block, because I need this for other things. But the secret with going against elves is to kill them quick. So I need another level, definitely. So wisdom level up. Now we're going to worry about killing this thing. Yeah, flash freeze that. Because that's fast. This is a flyer, but it's got charge levels. Okay, I want to save that. Alright. Ah, awesome. So, right. No, I don't want the skill, do I want the level, or do I want what? I definitely need mana. So I should probably... I also need draw through, so that's actually not a good option to play that right now. So let's put mana into play. Nope, not doing shit. Alright, draw some cards, because you ain't helping me any other way. Yeah. Seriously? Fucking waste. I'm failing. Epic fail. I swear the computer's probably cheating. Well, the problem here is I've got no creatures or anything, so... Yeah, anything that draws. And that just gave me piles of shit. I'm gonna die. Not this turn, but next turn. Yeah, I just got hosed by my draws there. Yes, let's give him all the mana. Or all the things. Let's summon a golem. Drawing two cards will not help us shit. I want to flash freeze it or sleep it. I mean, if I had a way that I could potentially kill one of the brothers. Let's see what happens. So I've used the useful part of that. Now I can deal 1 damage. Because that dies, the other one dies. I might have a chance now. And now I want to prevent that thing from being able to do anything. So sleep on it. So now he's neutralized for next turn. And I can potentially... I don't think this can block though. Well, we'll see. Ah, you ass. And he's faster, so I can't block it. I'm dead. Once more into the breach. And I have no mana sources, so I need to draw again. Yeah. None of those are gonna help. End turn. Let's lose wisdom. Yeah, thanks for the advice. So now I've got at least an option. I'm going to need a level, so let's get the level taken care of. Waste of that is what it'll do. One damage to a creature or hero. Yeah, that thing's going away. Sacrificing that. Really? No, I can actually play stuff, so Foundry Engineers goes into play. In turn. Yeah, didn't last very long. And what I'm going to do is actually put the shield on himself to give himself shield, so that he can't just be taken out by flash damage, because it looks like that's what this enemy is using. And now let's enter turn. Swift, so it means that can attack on the turn it comes out. I am going to offer that up to get one of these. Mana and skill. I'm not sure I want this one yet, but I might have to. Actually, yeah, because then I can play this next turn and it won't be wasted. I'm not going to try attacking. Actually, no, I will. Let's do that. Makes use of the shield, gets rid of that creature. Attacking creatures you control have +1 attack. Oh, I didn't even notice that. That sucks. Alright, in turn. Thanks. Thanks. Really? To a creature or a hero. Wow. Okay. Get you into play. Well, Astral Dive isn't going to do me anything, so let's dump Astral Dive. And we are going with any of these will work. Let's get more mana. And now next time we're going to use that for the energy boost. In turn. No. actually no, that's not going to cause a problem because he only takes half damage. Although I'm going to be taking additional damage from this, so we can go with that, I think. Yeah. I want to draw a card. Doesn't help me. But it means I've got a Wisdom Shrine for next turn. Alright, I want to get rid of that thing. Here's the other Goblin Swift. No, he's no longer Swift. Good. Although that's only when it comes into play, but that kind of effect is brutal. Yeah, good. And he can't defend. Might as well use it to draw a card. Yep, there we go. That's what I wanted. Oh, the fuck. Wow. I'm going to need to freeze that. First thing, mana card. Okay. Didn't give me anything extra. I might have a fighting chance. Depends on if he plays that. Okay. You've basically used your usefulness, so that's a fair trade. now more mana. I can get him into play. I can now play Astral Dive. Both of those are getting buffs. I am going to use the June. Let's get you into play. I'm going to waste the June on killing that. And use him to attack. And declare that as final. There we go. Fuck you. 3 damage. Wow. Once more. I don't have any early creatures I can get, so draw again. Wisdom level, lightning elemental. Oh, none of that helps. I have no spells or powers I can activate that do any good. Still does not help. I probably should have been putting in some mana there. But it will allow me... okay, let's dump the Dust Titan, I don't need that. Grab that. Oh, I can get a second mana, can't I? Draw 2 cards. Okay, so now I'm starting to get card advantage. Good. Still doesn't do shit for me. Flash freeze. You know what? Just freeze up now. I need to stop that damage. Enter. Well, it doesn't stop that damage, it just freezes him so that if I deal 1 damage, he dies. Whatever. Still no cards on this thing. Okay, more mana. Oh, this game's not lasting very long either. Let it all through. Foundry engineers. Yes. That way I can get another creature. And now let's get him into play. I need to work on getting all this stuff destroyed. Gonna have to throw everything away for it though. What? Why did you not? Oh, because I only dealt 1 damage. Fuck it. I'm really not paying attention to this game. I'm dead anyway. Yep, not much I can do. Can't block that. Yeah, game over. Alright, we'll give this one more game and then I'll probably call it quits, but yeah, as you can see, I'm obviously having some issues in terms of just getting the right cards to draw through. Maybe playing against an easier opponent would work, but that's no challenge. Well, my foundry engineer is what I need to get out. So, right, okay. Awesome. So, Wisdom Shrine, I need to get some level. I need to use you to then pay to get him out. And end turn. I am not blocking. Sadly, you're going away. I'm getting one of these. I need a shrine for mana. One on himself. That will get a golem into the field. And then I'll use Astral Drive to charge him and him. Next turn, hopefully. If you insist. Yeah, we'll run it like that. That's going to be a problem. It means he gets to deal damage first. That prevents us effectively from using Astral Dive this turn, because I need to... Well, he can't attack any of these, so that's really not a problem on so many levels. Alright, so let's do that then. Charge himself. Alright, I have an idea of what to do now. I need something that's going to be able to take more than 3 damage. I don't have anything that can take more than 3 damage, which sucks. Actually, no, you want to attack that. And this will attack that. The first round of damage won't work, but the second round of damage should go through. Which also means I want to flash freeze that. There we go. This should work now. Right. No, I screwed up. Just wasted a card on that anyway. Never mind. Let's lose him. Well, reset the battlefield. We'll call that okay. Gain the mana and the skill, which means I can charge stuff up more easily. Now, what is this thing? Ooh. Yes, use the ability to charge that up. Shield token on that. Let's get Force Wielder into play. And put a shield token on himself. And now in turn. Now I want to make this thing sleep. Can I not use your ability? Yes. On that. Okay, apparently I can't do anything with that. What does the actual... Okay, so if I attack it... Yeah, that can't do anything there. Might as well make use of attacking. Finally doing some damage, yay. Another one. And I haven't been able to put a shield on that yet, so yeah, we can't do anything to stop that. Alright, pay for, put it on him. Get vision into play. Can't attack anything else. Too slow to be able to defend that. Okay. The mana will be helpful. Draw 2 more cards. And now, where else do I want to put a shield? I'm going to use the Jin to attack him. That to attack him. Should do. End turn. Does not help. No way. I did that the wrong way around. Draw a card. Doesn't help. There's only one card target available. Draws another card. Now we can start getting some real stuff onto the battlefield. Put the ship in. There we go. Might actually win a game finally. We'll see. I'm down to 3 life. All he needs is 1 burn spell and I'm dead. Multiple shield tokens. More card draw. Using that thing as a blocker, meanwhile just attacking with everything else. You know what, it's not going to matter, I'm going to win. Finally a victory. And I gained a level, yay! So now I get another starter deck. Which I want to look at the white one. What is white? What Okay, so now I have a second starter deck, which means I can start building hybrids. Question is, which hero do I want to use? So I've already got this person. If you control another creature, summon a militia onto the field. Draw a card. Okay, so that's my hero. And in terms of shrines, we want to have a mix, probably be balanced more on the white side. Oh, I can press control. Don't quite need that many. Oh, I didn't quite need. No, okay. Mostly this is going to be for levels. Mana can actually come from the other things, so let's have a couple of wisdom shrines in there, because a draw for effect is useful, but it's not really required. So let's see, 22. Okay, so let's get rid of shrines. Now we're looking at creatures, so we're looking at single cost creatures. Can I filter by cost? Single cost, single level. Ranged while defending, so that's useful. I want that. I definitely want that. And we'll get the relic guards in there as well. Can't attack but can defend, that would be useful. Life gain. soldier on the front line. Which helps if I have more soldiers, I guess. I'm not going for higher cost items, although I could potentially go for what, Master Tactician? Okay, Human Soldier. Alright, so now I want to go with, that was just creatures, spells. Now artifacts, get rid of the spells. Don't really need any of those artifacts. So now it's just fleshing out with creatures, which were the ones I wanted to keep. The spectral. Alright, what am I missing so far? Do I have all of those 4 copies in? Yup. Don't need the library guards, don't need, I've got foundry engineers already got those. The force wielder already got that. So I need 2 more. These with the double costs are no-goes. The 4 costs are no-goes. I just need more soldiers by the looks of it. Let's go with... see if that works. This deck's probably gonna suck ass, so... give it a try. Nothing I can use. There we go. Hold level and get the relic card out. There we go. And level. Get the Spellbreaker out or Angelic Song? Oh, Spellbreaker. Alright, so I need another level. That'll be useful. Ouch. Need some more speed. Bit slow at the moment. Okay. Hopefully we get more mana next turn. If not, I'm gonna have to start sacrificing things. There we go. Discard a card. That one, can't use it at the moment. I'm going to lose something, I'm going to lose that. Then go, can I not direct him to defend that? Oh well, we'll lose those two. Will do. Fair trade. Won't let me defend, okay. Well, guess I'm losing that one. Damn. I don't think there's much I can do at this point. Wow. These skills are frozen, they're not allowing me to do anything. cool, I'm dead. Give me a stack of do. Wow. Well, game over. I don't have anything I can block with. I can't change my block and assignments. This thing just doesn't work for some reason, even though I've got the right level. I just guess I don't have any soldiers left in my graveyard. Nope. Okay. So yeah, anyway. Surprisingly complex overall. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you around. Don't forget to tune in or subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and have a good one. Goodbye.